quindi essere velocissimo, ma diciamo sotto alle limiti di un'impresa che comanda più del comune, cioè l'unico che comanda più del comune, quindi io quella che ne mando, e se non fanno un cazzo è mandata questa se la scena in via maestra
we are back. So I came back from my trip, from my survival experience. Kind of a crazy experience, to be honest, as it often happens, to be honest. But yeah, so we did a bunch of shit, and the first few days were spent searching and looking for the place to the survival at, because the original location wasn't viable, essentially. But yeah, I'm back, and I feel okay. I ate a fuck ton when I came back. I went to the all-you-can-eat restaurant. Man, I was ravenous. Yeah, I was so happy I could eat finally, man. It was no fucking clue. I did a almost 3-day complete fast. I ate a cricket. Yeah, nothing much happened, to be honest. Yeah, so let's go back to working out. I mean, it's 2 minutes of rest, probably 3 minutes. I'm gonna wait another minute and go to the workout. Also, at the end of this video, I'm gonna address a comment I received last video, where a person was asking me for advice, and I'm gonna try to reply to him as best as I can. So, other than that, I feel. How do I feel? Are my performance decreased after 3-day fast and cardio, a lot of cardio? So I have no fucking clue. Okay, the reason I have no fucking clue is because I erroneously forgot I needed to do the same exercises as last time, but instead of doing that, I did the normal pike push-up, but closer. And trust me, look, this is the difference, okay? A hand of a difference. It's crazy how much more intense that is, okay? I did it closer, and the closer you get to your feet, the harder the pike push-up is. And man, that was strenuous. It was very, very hard. It was very intense, man. I'm not even sure if I was using my shoulders or some kind of other muscle to stabilize me. I'm crazy shit. So yeah, I should have followed on the elevated pike push-ups. At the same time though, I forgot, okay? I don't know where the stall is, and I honestly, even last time, I don't remember exactly where I placed my hand, so it would not be a fair comparison. But the pull-ups, let's see the pull-ups. I actually don't know. So I did 12 and 8. I did 12 because I thought last time I did 12. And since I wanted to do the same amount, I pushed for 12, but apparently I did 11, not 12. So, fuck man, I never did 12. I did 12 here, okay, 12 here and 8. And I did 12 and 8, so it makes sense so far. It makes sense so far. Let's see if I can keep up with last time record and do 10 and 6. I doubt it though, I'm not sure. Last times I did fucking 11 and 10, even here 11 and 10, and then 11 again. I don't know how much I did here, I didn't write it down. I should go check actually on the video, but I should go check. And yes, I'm gonna try and do the same amount of repetition I did last time with the 12 repetition count, which I corrected, by the way, because on the video I wrote 11. When I went back and checked the reps, I actually discovered, like on the footage, it was 12. So yeah, I'll try to match the same repetition count. So I'm gonna do 10 and 6. Let's see how I perform. Actually, I don't have any comparison metric to compare the pike push-ups, so we'll never know about that. If I have to be honest, they felt way more exhausting than the elevated pike push-up. So that hints me to guess that this is a lot, because I did almost the same amount of reps, almost, okay? But this felt harder. I don't know if they feel harder because it is an actual like, harder exercise, or they feel harder because I'm just in this state where I didn't work out for a long time and I didn't eat protein for 3 days straight, and maybe I lost some performance. I doubt it, because I don't know why. I just doubt it. I don't know if that's the case. Growth hormone went crazy on my face, man. Growth hormone went crazy. And I feel fine. So yeah, 5 minutes is plenty of time of rest. I should get back to training, even though I didn't even rest because I didn't fucking breathe. Wish me luck.
poi si starà a vedere. Poi si starà a vedere chi sono le colpe. Sono 3 anni che siamo sequestrati, no? Gliel'hai detto?
I did 10. Hopefully I can do 6 later. At least 6.
Zero su tutto. Che non ho mai visto una comunicazione. Sì, sì.
I'm going to do the last set of pike push-ups. I will do them the easy version, so not closer to the feet. Okay, so I'm gonna read the comments I want to address. I'm gonna sit down for a moment. Okay, so actually let me flex a little bit before I start talking. Nice. Okay, so I got a comment from Calvin Cry Craigel. I sorry if I butcher your name. This guy, hope you can see him. Yes, he asked me, I'm doing a calorie deficit. When should I stop eating for the day? And what are the best exercises to work lower abs? So I already received a comment from him asking me for what I did for my abs. I'm gonna go step by question by question. First off, we got are in a calorie deficit. Here's the thing, I'm not, at the moment, I'm not counting calories. Sometimes like it happens that I count my protein just to make sure just to be curious, like how much am I getting? Am I getting more than I need? I don't know, like I'm just curious, okay? I don't count calories anymore, like I used to do that time ago, but at the moment I have no fucking clue, man. Honestly, I like to think I'm not, because I don't think I'm a calorie deficit, because I eat a fuck ton of I don't know, of fat usually. Sometimes I don't. It just really depends on my appetite. And if I, fucking didn't eat for 3 days straight because I was in a survival challenge. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a calorie deficit, I'm gonna be honest. But I don't think I am. Maybe I am, but I'm not voluntarily counting my calories. When should I stop eating for the day? I don't know if you mean like when should you do a fast, if you should fast, or if you're asking me when should you stop eating for the day, as in when should I know when to stop eating? Like maybe you already ate throughout the day and you're like, I should stop eating. Well, if that's the case, you don't know when to stop eating in general. That's a problem by itself, in the sense of there are many foods in modern days, in the diet of people today, such as many refined carbs, processed food in general, whether it is chips, ice cream, or even things that sound healthy, like fucking bread, whole wheat bread and protein shakes, okay, fucking sweetened vanilla flavored protein powder. These are all foods that just don't give you the satiety signal, okay? Try eating bacon, okay? As absurd as it sounds, bacon will give you a much higher satiety signal than fucking rice, okay? Like, I cannot eat a lot of bacon. Try it yourself, like, do this experiment, get some bacon and fry it with some eggs, okay? Try eating too much. You won't be able to, okay? Try eating like fucking 5 eggs and a whole like fucking 200 grams of bacon. You won't be able to, okay? I mean, maybe you can if you're very fucking hungry, but generally speaking, after a bit of bacon, it's tasty as fuck at the beginning, but as you keep eating it, it starts decreasing in taste. It doesn't taste as good. It gets to a point where it is just not something you want to eat anymore. That happens, okay? Especially with animal foods. So when do you know you should stop eating for the day? In the sense that you don't know when to stop eating. Well, you cannot know, okay? Especially if you are not counting calories. When I say counting calories, I just mean if you're not counting the food you eat. I don't believe in the calorie whole bullshit. I used to, but I don't anymore, I think. Generally speaking, if you're eating processed food, you will never know when to stop eating it, because they're designed to make you want to eat more. So you will not know intuitively when to stop eating. If you want to know when to stop, like just eat whole foods. I would even allow vegetables, even though they are not in my diet. I mean, they were when I was cutting, but if you're eating vegetables, which I assume you are, and eating fruit and whole food, maybe like fucking potatoes, okay? Just eat that. Don't eat any bread derivatives like starches, fucking bread, rice, pasta, pizza, sourdough, fucking chapati, whatever the fuck it is called in Indian, or any like starchy food. Don't eat that. Don't eat any processed food you buy at the store. This includes fucking chicken nuggets with the fucking crust outside, and I mean, don't eat any of that shit, okay? If it has one ingredient that is a whole food, go ahead and eat that. Fucking mix together beans and tuna, canned tuna. What's in canned tuna? It's fucking tuna and olive oil probably, okay? Stop eating seed oils, that's another important one, but yeah, just stop eating processed food in general. That will tell you how much you should eat in a day. If your question was, should I fast? I don't think you should, I don't see why. If you want to try that, go ahead. It's not a requirement, it's not gonna give you some special superpower or like you're gonna lose fucking fat in a second. And I mean, if you want to, you can fast. Yeah, it will surely help you lose fat because you're just not eating, so you will have to get the substrates for energy production somewhere else, and that usually is your body fat, okay? But I'm not telling you should stop eating altogether, like, fuck, I don't know, man. There is just not, if you want to try that, go ahead, but again, I fasted for 2.5 days the other day because I was doing something. I was in a survival experience. I was living an experience. I wasn't doing it on purpose because I wanted to achieve something, okay? Don't do that like for no fucking reason. Yeah, if you want to fast, go ahead, but there should not be a time amount you should like, oh yeah, I have to fast 1 time a week. Okay, if you want to do that, go ahead, but again, I just believe you should eat cleaner, okay? If you want to see abs. Which brings me to the last point, which is what are the best exercises to work lower abs? Okay, man, let me get this straight. I know what you're asking. You're asking, how can I get lower abs faster? Simple answer is you cannot, okay? You cannot through exercises at least. If you want to reveal your abs, you want to know something, man? I don't train abs, never trained abs, okay? Maybe I trained them at the beginning because everybody was fucking making clickbait, 15 minutes fucking workout abs routine, which will get you 6 packs in 2 weeks, okay? Clickbait bullshit. That's not real, man. It will not help you, honestly, okay? Stop worrying about working out your abs. You have abs, just covered by a fuck ton of fat. Again, yes, you can, yes, there is a caveat that you can train abs that will get a little bit bigger, but overall, if you just want to reveal your abs, stop focusing on fucking training them. I mean, it's not useless altogether. If you apply progressive overload and you actually grow your abs, sure, they will be a little bit more protuberant, if that's even a word, I'm not sure, but they will be a little bit thicker, I guess. Makes sense. But that's not what's gonna reveal them. What you want to do, because I saw I went on your channel, man, I saw your post you made, and I see your, the abs you have. First of all, you are doing great. Okay, I saw you're working out, you're trying to stick to a diet, whether it is good or not, I don't know your diet, but yeah, if you want to get lower abs, literally just cut, okay, lose the belly fat. How do you do that? Through diet. Simple as that. Don't fucking worry about working out your abs, because that's just gonna lead to burnout. You're gonna do a fuck ton of exercises for the abs. You're not gonna see results. You're not gonna see progress, and then it will lead you to like be discouraged. Like, why am I working out so hard and I don't see any progress, man? That's the thing. You don't want to achieve that fucking scenario. That's awful. I've been there and I quit many times. Not many, but at least a couple of times in my life, because I was doing something that wasn't achieving anything. It wasn't conducive to the goal I was pursuing, and that led me to burnout, to giving up, because I was doing something, it wasn't working, and was discouraged. So don't do the same mistake at it. Please stop worrying about the exercises for the abs. You're not gonna get more fat burn on the lower abs if you work out lower abs. Fat goes away homogeneously, meaning it goes away like from the whole body at once. You cannot spot reduce fat in one specific area. This means if I work out my arms, I'm not gonna lose fat on my arms, I'm gonna lose fat all over the body. Same applies to lower abs. If you're gonna work out lower abs, you will not burn fat on lower abs. Neither you will increase the thickness of the abs so much that you will see them through the fat. Doesn't work like that. So just lose the fat. How do you do that? Fucking eat cleaner. Yeah, if you wanna get like more in-depth analysis of your diet, feel free to reach out. I have a link in the description. I should get it's completely for free if you want to do a free consultation. Love helping people out. I've already helped a couple of people in the past, not only a couple, more than a couple, but yeah, if you wanna hop on as well, if you wanna have a quick call with me, you can do that. And that's kind of it for the advices I had. So yeah, keep going. I think I delivered the point. Rewind the video if you didn't, but yeah, just stop obsessing over something that will not give you results. That's the key point. Yeah, if you want any more like fucking share something about the diet, maybe I can help you out with that. Free reach out. I have an Instagram account. I also have a link. I think you'll find everything in the description. Other than that, I really hope you enjoyed. If you are watching this video, you're not him, and you wanna also ask some advice, feel free to drop a comment. I always love helping people out in this journey, man. It's a really good thing I like to do. So yeah, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna take a picture for the progress picture time lapse, and see you next workout. Bye bye.